Good morning, class 5th. This is our English book Daffodils, main course book of English reader. So students, last class में हमने chapter number 6 complete किया था. Now we are starting our chapter number 7, Eureka, the story of Archimedes. तो देखते हैं क्या है स्टोरी. पहले हम इसकी लाउड रीडिंग लेंगे. Let's warm up a little. Do you think we make accidental discoveries, or do we train our minds to be alert from new possibilities? Discuss this with your friends. What do they think? Have you ever discovered something by accident? A long time ago, in faraway accident, Sicily, there was a Greek city named Syracuse that was in deep trouble. Syracuse had been at war with the city of Carthage for nearly 100 years and was losing the battle, while the leaders of Syracuse were fighting amongst themselves for power. Frustrated and desperate for a solution, the Syracusan soldiers decided to elect a commander who could win the war and take them out of this mess. And so they chose a young general named Hero to sort the things out for them. Hero may have been young, but he was brave and clever. He led his soldiers to victory against their enemies and then took control of the city of Syracuse, kicking out the useless leaders who had been fighting amongst themselves. The citizens of Syracuse were so impressed with Hero that they elected him as their king. To express his gratitude to the gods, Hero decided to gift a golden laurel wreath to his favorite temple. He chose the best goldsmith in the city, gave him some gold, and ordered him to produce a wreath worthy for the gods. The goldsmith did as he was told, and in no time he produced an intricately crafted, exquisitely beautiful golden wreath. Hero weighed the wreath and found that it weighed exactly the same as the amount of gold that he had given to the goldsmith. So he paid the goldsmith handsomely and sent him on his way. Before Hero presented the wreath to the temple, however, he heard rumors that the goldsmith had cheated him. He heard that the goldsmith had replaced some of the gold with the exact amount of silver and that the wreath was not pure gold as promised. Hero was furious to find out that he may have been cheated, but he could not punish the goldsmith without proof. If the goldsmith had indeed cheated him, then the goldsmith would have to be punished, and the wreath could no longer be given as a offering to the gods. But if the goldsmith had been honest, then the wreath remained a sacred offering of pure gold fit for the gods, and it would be placed in the temple as planned. So, it was important that Hero find out the truth quickly before the day of the wreath-laying ceremony and without damaging the wreath in any way. Hero knew that there was only one man in Syracuse who could solve his problem, his cousin Archimedes. Although Archimedes was only 22 years old, He was already a famous mathematician, engineer, and scientist. Archimedes was so consumed by this puzzle that he thought about it day and night. How could he find out if the wreath was pure gold or not without melting it down? One day, still lost in thought on how to discover the truth about the wreath before the ceremony, Archimedes wandered into the public bathhouse for his morning bath. As he pensively immersed himself into a tub full of water, he noticed that the water spilled out over the sides of the tub. The more he lowered himself into the tub, the more water flowed out over the sides. It was at this point that he discovered the solution to Hiero's problem. So excited was he with his discovery that he jumped out of the tub and ran through the streets of Syracuse without remembering to put his clothes on and shouted, "Eureka, Eureka!" which in Greek means, "I have found it, I have found it." But what had Archimedes found in that tub of water? What he had discovered was that any object, when submerged in water, will make some of the water overflow or displace the water. The amount of water that gets displaced could be more or it could be less, depending on the size of the object that is submerged. By measuring the amount of the displaced water, the volume of the object could be discovered regardless of the object's shape. So, he could measure the volume of the wreath by measuring the amount of water it displaced. How then would this discovery help to answer Hiero's question? Had the goldsmith mixed silver in the golden wreath or not? In physics, when we speak of the density of an object, we are considering how heavy it is in relation to its size. For example, iron is denser than wood. So, a lump of iron is much heavier than a piece of wood of the same size, or much smaller than a piece of wood of the same weight. If you were to put a lump of iron and a piece of wood, both weighing the same, into water, the wood, which will be larger and therefore will take up more space, will cause more water to displace than the denser, smaller lump of iron. The space they occupy is called volume. Similarly, different metals of the same weight also have different volumes. For example, we know that iron is denser and heavier than aluminium, so a cube of iron weighing a kilogram will be much smaller than a 1 kilogram cube of aluminium. When both cubes are placed in water, the aluminium cube will displace and water than the iron cube. Displace more water than the iron cube. Archimedes knew that gold was denser than silver, so a piece of gold weighing a certain amount would be smaller than a piece of silver weighing the same. If the goldsmith had indeed stolen some of the gold that the king had given him and replaced it with an equal weight of silver in the wreath, then the total volume of the wreath would be greater than the volume of the original amount of gold. The solution was simple. Archimedes just had to compare the volume of the wreath to the volume of the amount of gold that Hiero had given the goldsmith. First, Archimedes took two identical bowls and placed each bowl in the middle of two large vessels. He then filled each bowl with water to the brim. Then he took a lump of gold and a lump of silver, each weighing exactly the same as the wreath, and gently lowered them into each bowl. Each lump displaced a certain amount of water which spilled out into the vessel. Archimedes measured the displaced water carefully, and just as he had thought, the silver had displaced more water than the gold. Now came the final test. Archimedes refilled both of the identical bowls with water again, and this time he gently lowered the lump of gold, which weighted exactly the same as the wreath, into the first bowl, and the wreath itself into the second. If the wreath was made of pure gold, it would displace exactly the same amount of water as the lump of gold in the first bowl, regardless of their difference in shape. If the wreath was an alloy of gold and silver or any other metal, the amount of water displaced would be different. Archimedes found that the wreath did indeed displace more water than the lump of gold of the same weight, proving that no matter how beautifully crafted it was, the wreath was not made of pure gold, and that the goldsmith had cheated King Hiero. The goldsmith was summoned to the court and punished for his death. Mani Mehra. Okay, so this is the chapter. अब आपका होमवर्क रहेगा चैप्टर के अंदर से सारे डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स फाइंड आउट करने, और जो न्यू वर्ड्स हैं इनकी आपको क्या करनी है, मीनिंग फाइंड आउट करने हैं और अपनी नोटबुक में लिखनी है. नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन डिस्कस करेंगे. अभी के लिए आपका होमवर्क क्या रहेगा, वर्ड बैंक. In English grammar, a reporting verb is a verb such as say, tell, believe, reply, respond, or ask, used to indicate the discourse that is being quoted or paraphrased. It is also called a communication verb. तो इंग्लिश ग्रामर में रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब कौन सी वर्ब होती है, जैसे कि से, टेल, बिलीव, रिप्लाई, रिस्पॉन्ड, जो आंसर करते टाइम यूज किए जाते हैं वर्ड्स, और आस्क यूज टू इंडिकेट द डिस्कोर्स दैट इज बीइंग कोटेड और पैराफ्रेज. तो ये जो वर्ब्स हैं इनका यूज किया जाता है समय को, मतलब कुछ पूछने के लिए, ठीक है ना, कोई बात बोलनी है या पूछनी है तो उसके लिए हम इनका यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, नीना टोल्ड हर डैड दैट शी लव्ड हिम. तो नीना ने अपने डैड को बताया कि वो उनसे प्यार करती है. रयान सेज ही हैज वॉन द इंटर हाउस डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन. रयान ने कहा कि उसने जीत लिया है इंटर हाउस डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन को. क्लियर है. तो यूज फॉर्म ऑफ से, टेल सुटेबली टू फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स. तो यहाँ पे से या टेल का यूज करना है आपको. जैनी डैश दैट शी वुड जॉइन अस आफ्टर स्कूल क्लोजेस. तो उसने बताया या उसने कहा, क्या यूज करेंगे आप, अपने हिसाब से सोचेंगे और ये फिल करेंगे. ठीक है, एक तो न्यू वर्ड्स, डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स, और एक ये वोकैबुलरी सेक्शन. ठीक है, तो ओके, बस यहीं तक का काम रहेगा. तो आप वोकैबुलरी सेक्शन वाला पार्ट फिल करेंगे. क्लियर है. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. थैंक यू एंड हैव अ नाइस डे.